Well, if you're not in it for love, I'm out of here by Real McCoy at number 35 on my fantasy playlist, October 18th, 1997. Taking a big drop. I'm not kidding. I'm embarrassed to point this out. Dropped 30 notches from number 5. One of my favorite records back in the summer and fall of 1997. Hitline. Muzak's top 40 outlet played the hell out of this song. And they played a very powerful rendition remix. It just bristled with pounding dance beats and urgent vocals. It was just right in your face, the version that Hitline played. Unfortunately, the video that I'm going to play for you is a little bit weaker. It doesn't have quite as much salt as the one I heard on Hitline, but it does capture the Euro dance traits quite well, but not well enough. But it'll have to do. Will McCoy, brainchild of a German DJ, Runaway. First hit, well, Runaway was in early 1995. That was a good one. Another Night was their first big hit. I remember hearing from them. Will McCoy, that was in the fall of 1994. And their third album, I wrote down the name of their third album. This is my third take, by the way, and I put away my notes, which I shouldn't have done. One More Time was their fourth album, and If You're Not In It for Love was on that album. Originally done by Shania Twain. Shania Twain wrote this record with Robert Lang. Robert Mutt Lang. Legendary producer, producing albums for AC/DC, Def Leppard. He produced Pyromania and much of Hysteria. And then he shifted gears and worked with Shania Twain, helping to put her on the country charts back in the 90s. The album is called The Woman in Me. Shania Twain, released in 1995, and that's where the original version of If You're Not In It for Love, it came from that album, her second #1 country hit. Wonder what she made of the Real McCoy version of it. But I tell you what, we need more of this guy on country right now. Country needs an infusion of fresh blood, fresh creativity, fresh flow of creativity and inspiration and just laughter. And this guy, he had it. Cletus Judd, he did a version of that record. It was called I'm Not In Here for Love, Just Your Beer. Just Your Beer. Cletus, country needs you right now. Needs you now, man. He did some brilliant country song parodies back in the day, but you don't hear much from him anymore, unfortunately. The record I'm going to play for you, If You're Not In It for Love by Real McCoy. Let me read you what a critic said about this. It was not pretty. It was not pretty. This is from AllMusic.com. AllMusic is a prestigious music site. And this is part of William Cooper from AllMusic, and this is what he said. He's talking about the CD itself. The absurd Euro pop remake of Shania Twain's If You're Not In It for Love, I'm Out of Here is awful. My God. But it isn't even bad enough to be fun. European dance acts rarely have a long shelf life. Well, he's partially true about that. And boy, that's really too hard on this record. I really like the version that Hitline played. But here it is. This is Real McCoy, If You're Not In It for Love, at number 35 on my fantasy playlist.